A product launch is scheduled for Friday. The business says the revenue date cannot move. Compliance says a required control has no evidence yet. SecurityX thinking starts by treating this as a decision workflow, not a shouting match. Compliance represents obligations. The requirement may come from internal policy, a customer contract, a regulation, an audit commitment, or a risk standard. Before deciding, identify what kind of obligation is actually in play. Do not argue from vague labels. Define the control gap, affected system, missing evidence, real deadline, business impact, and security impact. A precise conflict can be governed. A vague conflict becomes politics. Evidence changes the decision. Show what is implemented, what is missing, what is partially effective, and what is pending. Without evidence, the team is debating confidence instead of control status. If the organization considers launching with a gap, open a formal exception. Capture the owner, scope, residual risk, compensating controls, expiration date, remediation plan, monitoring plan, and approval authority. Security can analyze the risk, but it usually should not secretly own the business decision. Business owners understand delivery impact. Security explains technical exposure. Compliance tracks control status. The accountable owner accepts or rejects residual risk within authority. Some requirements are flexible internal standards. Others are contractual or regulatory obligations. When legal says demonstrable control operation is required, the decision path changes. You may need delay, scope reduction, or a different launch boundary. A clean decision path routes business impact, security analysis, compliance status, and legal constraints to the CISO, risk committee, or delegated authority. The decision should be explicit: approve, reject, delay, narrow scope, or approve with conditions. If launch proceeds under exception, control the shortcut. Reduce scope, increase monitoring, add manual review, limit data exposure, set rollback triggers, and define the exact date when temporary acceptance expires. A revenue-critical release is 3 days away. A required compliance control is partially implemented, but the evidence package is incomplete and legal says a customer contract requires demonstrable control operation before go-live. The business asks security to approve the risk. What is the best SecurityX style response? The best answer is C. Open a formal exception, document residual risk and compensating controls, involve legal and the business owner, and route approval to the authorized risk decision body. A deadline changes urgency, not accountability. After the decision, improve the system. Update launch gates, evidence collection, exception templates, approval thresholds, and remediation tracking. The goal is not one heroic decision. The goal is a repeatable workflow that protects the business and the control environment.